We're airing breaking news. Buckingham Palace responded to that tell-all interview with a statement. A recent FBI probe has rattled Buckingham Palace, a symbol of grandeur and history. Instead of normal inspection, a surprising finding revealed secrets even the most faithful royal allies never expected coming. Inside the 300-year-old palace, which the royals admit is laborious, they would have been dismissed if not from the FBI. These amazing discoveries have been kept secret. Let's go back at Buckingham Palace's origins before discovering these shocking facts. Buckingham Palace is a stunning emblem of history, tradition, and power in central London. Visitors from throughout the world come to see its great architecture, changing of the guard, and well-kept gardens. Although regal, its history of alteration spans 3 centuries. The Duke of Buckingham, John Sheffield, built Buckingham House in 1703 as his own mansion. King George I bought the land for his wife, Queen Charlotte, in 1761, and throughout the years, he added wings and costly expansions to make it a royal residence. It became the official palace of British kings in the 1800s, symbolizing the nation's rich past and evolving grandeur. An architectural marvel, the palace's white stone facade exudes regal might. With 775 rooms, including lavish hallways, bedrooms, and dining rooms, the interior is even more stunning. The palace is luxurious beyond compare. A balcony overlooking the mall is one of its most famous features, where the royal family waves to the public on special occasions. Buckingham Palace hosts the changing of the guard, a famous British custom. Soldiers in crimson uniforms and bearskin helmets march in perfect time to a military band every day. This ageless display of discipline and spectacle draws spectators from around the world, demonstrating British monarchy traditions. Behind the palace's apparent magnificence is a secret world few know. The largest private grounds in London, Buckingham Palace grounds, span 39 acres and are filled with bright flowers, peaceful lakes, and old trees. This hidden haven hosts royal occasions where visitors sip tea under old trees, protected from the outer world's curiosity. History unfolds at Buckingham Palace, more than a residence. Inside, important decisions are made. Global leaders meet for high-stakes talks at extravagant state banquets. Kings, queens, presidents, and dignitaries have passed through its halls, leaving lasting memories. On certain occasions, the palace is stunning. Twinkling lights and spectacular decorations fill its huge halls throughout Christmas, creating a warm and festive ambience. Visitors eagerly await the chance to enter this iconic relic in the summer, when the gates open to the public, revealing the stateroom's splendor. Buckingham Palace is grand, yet it has mysteries beyond its glittering chandeliers and luxurious halls. Behind its magnificent walls, murmurs of intrigue hint at facts so shocking they defy the monarchy's worldview. Some shocking revelations have already shook the world. Others are hidden from view, waiting to be revealed. What hidden complications shape the monarchy beyond Buckingham Palace's magnificent gates that few realize? Watch to find out. Buckingham Palace life. Buckingham Palace represents British royalty, a magnificent building that captivates millions with its history and timeless charm. Tourists wait at its gates to see the royal family, while the changing of the guard honors centuries-old traditions. Life in the palace is more complicated than most realize, beyond the golden walls and lush gardens. Since the early 17th century, Buckingham Palace has existed. King James I created a mulberry garden on the palace site. King George I bought Buckingham House for his wife, Queen Charlotte, near St. James's Palace, the royal residence, in 1761. Later known as the Queen's House, 14 of their 15 children were born here. This simple home has been expanded and renovated over the years to become the official residence of the British monarchy. Buckingham Palace has hosted royal births, deaths, political gatherings, and national festivities. Not all senior royals live there, even though it's the monarchy's administrative centre. King Charles III and Queen Camilla prefer Clarence House, their pre-throne home. Many royals only stay at the palace for official business. Beyond being a royal house, the palace employs hundreds of servants who handle everyday operations, plan great occasions, and uphold the monarchy's complicated traditions. Buckingham Palace offers elegance and privilege. Rooms with priceless artwork, huge chandeliers, and elaborate architectural features exude regal majesty. Gourmet chefs cook for the royal family, while personal assistants meet all their needs. However, this opulence has a cost that many outside the palace walls overlook. Buckingham Palace lacks seclusion. A garden walk or private gathering are practically impossible without public attention. Royal children are taught poise from birth. My brother and I were raised by loving and compassionate parents. Even in the vast gardens, people are never truly alone because every activity is monitored. Permanent security guards ensure their protection, but also emphasizing their heritage. Every palace activity is governed by strict protocols. Their speech, dress, and interactions with guests are all based on centuries-old norms. Royal family members must sustain monarchy traditions by serving the public, hosting foreign dignitaries, and fulfilling many formal obligations. Their work is admired, but it may be exhausting. The palace is more than home. They must also be ready to represent the monarchy at any time on stage. The monarch and successors face more strain. To balance personal hardships with public duties, they must be calm. Maintaining the monarchy limits personal desires. Although Buckingham Palace is convenient, it does not guarantee peace. The occupants' inner lives are often scrutinized as they struggle with emotional weight behind the beautiful doors and sparkling chandeliers. Some royals enjoy the palace's formality and sense of duty. Others want to live outside royal expectations and free from their constraints. Buckingham Palace residents must constantly balance personal identity with monarchy demands. What secrets await discovery beneath Buckingham Palace's majestic walls? Stay updated. This is just the start. Shadows behind Buckingham Palace. A storm was developing behind Buckingham Palace, where history and tradition had long ruled daily life. One unlike any kingdom had encountered. For centuries, the palace was more than a royal dwelling. It was a secret fortress and emblem of authority that had survived wars, betrayals, and scandals. However, something has changed.